Cool, at least we're all on the same page of despair. Pardon?
What the fuck? I don't remember this.
Yep, that's
I'm
totally
sorry, hold
happening.
on. Rewind the clock. Play the fucking song of time. Rewind time 3 days. The fuck was that? Did her actual scar turn into an actual snake? Yeah! Woo! Alright, I think this is it.
Deadass?
This is it.
Deadass?
This is the cutscene right before the boss fight, I think.
Look!
Come on, Snake.
Wow, she's just dandy.
But Snake needs to finish his mission.
We made it.
We made it.
Okay, no kiss.
Over there.
Not yet.
It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
That'd be pretty hot of you.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
No promises. I'm gonna come back in two just to spite you.
Promise me!
No. Fuck off. No.
No, I don't wanna!
Here we go.
Woo! What?
What the fuck was that?
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century.
I mean...
Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages. And we soldiers are forced to play along.
I mean, you could just desert.
I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle.
Oh, she's his mommy?
Aren't meant to be used to hurt friends.
Like, actually?
No.
So
Oh.
then what is an enemy?
Unfortunate. That'd be
There's
cool.
such a thing as an
I mean, it's still really cool, don't get me
I mean,
wrong.
she is the mommy to someone.
There is
but I'll
no
tell
such
you
thing,
about that
and never
later.
has been. And the reason
The
is
fuck does that
humans
mean?
are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies.
You mean mommy in like a biological way or like in a kinky way?
No, in a biological.
The world must
Okay,
be
cool. I was like, this I don't know.
philosophers must be reunited.
Okay.
Devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish. Covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age.
A little bit more of my KFC chicken.
We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose.
Bitch, you've been to space?
Get
They
ass!
didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and
You got
whoever they
superpowers?
sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's
So
why
yes,
I
you got
chose them.
superpowers.
After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see.
I mean, that sounds reasonable.
But reality continued to betray me.
I mean, not totally reasonable, but...
In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending.
I mean,
I was driven
it
from
kind
the
of
surface
does that
world,
like every
and
day.
I went
not gonna
underground.
lie. Just saying, boss.
Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle.
The
He
boss
was my
is real
friend.
interesting, but I didn't ask for your life fucking story.
But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organ of its former self.
I thought my game fucking
have no
crashed.
sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and
Start
organizations
actually
involved
foaming
in
at the mouth. Be like,
I would have actually.
They have become
fucking
war
killed
itself.
somebody.
That's how they operate.
just like apparate in school and fucking strangle me to death. It'll be great.
This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy.
What?
We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time.
What?
Sorrow was the father. I
Okay.
gave birth on the field of battle.
Okay.
A beautiful baby boy.
Okay.
My child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Okay. What's your son, Dolce?
The scar. This is proof
Oh.
that I was once a mother.
Damn, girl.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me.
Oh shit, that's metal as
Through
fuck.
my body, like a snake.
Girl.
I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty.
This is gonna hurt me.
Face me.
Did you say this is gonna hurt you?
Yeah.
Let's see what you're made
I'm
of.
not gonna lie to you, bro. This hurt everybody who played this. And you want to know the best thing? There's no music.
What?
There's no music. It's just this.
Oh no!
Also, she's kicking ass.
Woo!
You better run.
Is this technically cheating?
I mean, ah!
Is that all? All these to show. Run quick. You've gotten stronger. Is that all? Pathetic. Move or you're dead.
Damn it.
Mm. Sounds like me when I'm on the toilet taking a shit.
Get up,
Run
Snake.
quick. Time to play rough.
You've been playing rough.
Run quick.
Where'd she go?
Where did you go? Found you. Here I come. Time to play rough. Pathetic. Run quick.
Ah, get some help.
Alright, you ready for this, Anna?
Hmm.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
Wait.
A patriot. Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now.
Man.
There's only room for one boss. And that's-
Fuck.
You wanna know the worst part?
He's not gonna do it.
No. It's making me press the button.
No.
I have to physically kill her.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh. Oh my god.
I'll shoot her when,
Dude.
you tell me when to shoot her, man. You have to experience this with me.
Oh
Oh shit, never mind. I forgot he does it after a certain amount of time.
Oh. God damn it! Man.
Also, look who's come to join the party. It's the
Oh,
boss.
it's her mercy! No! I don't know how to tell you this dog, but she's dead, grief. Oh, he knows. Never mind. Cool, at least we're all on the same page of despair. Pardon?
What the fuck? I don't remember this.
Yep, that's
I'm
totally
sorry, hold
how
on. Rewind the clock. Play the fucking song of time. Rewind time 3 days. The fuck was that? Did her actual scar turn into an actual snake? What the